Okay. Huge thank you to our channel member Flying Walnut in brackets. Sasha close brackets. Ha 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 ha. Whilst I was waiting for everything to happen, I sort of dozed in or went into a little daze, just wondering what it was like to live rent-free in people's heads. Such a good feeling. Hello everyone, welcome along then to the Tuesday watch along here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. As always, hope you are doing well. We're here to watch England take on Finland in the Nations League. We are about 10 minutes or so from kickoff. Evening to everyone that is joining us. Do get your votes in as well for your predictions, and if you do vote, let us know what your score prediction is. I've gone for. See, I was right on Saturday with the Ireland-England game, so I'm going to go for. Let's go. I'm going to go 2-0 again. 2-0 again to England. That's what I'm going with. But welcome to you all. Come say hello in the chat if you're about, or if you're one of those in the Lurkers Lounge. Welcome to you, and get involved in the live chat as well. Evening to Bernice, to Wayne, to Carl, and to those that are lurking, of course. Wayne going 2-1 Finland? I don't think so. I mean, it's a bold prediction, but I don't think so. We will see. Right, as we are literally 10 minutes from kickoff, let's go through the lineups. Evening to Paul Hussey. Hope you're doing well. Says England to win 4-0. And Carl says, I'm saying 2-1 England, even going for the scorers of Declan Rice and I'm assuming that's a nickname for Jack Grealish. Anyway, let's go through the lineups then. So Jordan Pickford in goal for England. A bit of a changed side, not too much, but a bit of a changed side for England. Jordan Pickford in goal, number 1. Number 3, Rico Lewis. 14, Ezri Konsa. 5, John Stones. 2, Trent Alexander-Arnold at left back today. 4, Declan Rice. 19, Angel Gomez. 10, Jack Grealish, as Carl calls him, but Jack Grealish. 11, Anthony Gordon. 7, Bukayo Saka, and making his 100th appearance for England, captain number 9, Harry Kane. Finland lineup, number 1 and captain Lukas Hradecki. 13, Adam Stahl. 5, Arttu Hoskonen. 4, Robert Ivanov. 18, Jere Jurinen. 3, Matti Peltola. 6, Glenn Kamara. 14, Topi Keskinen. 11, Rasmus Schüler. 10, Timo Pukki. And 9, Frederik Jensen. On the bench for both sides, let's just quickly run through. For England on the bench, 8, Conor Gallagher. 15, Levi Colwill. 21, Eberechi Eze. 22, Nick Pope. 20, Jared Bowen. 13, Dean Henderson. 23, Noni Madueke. 6, Harry Maguire. 16, Mark Guehi. 12, Tino Livramento. 18, Kobe Mainu. 17, Morgan Gibbs-White. Don't forget to vote in the poll as well. We'll be running the poll until the first goal goes in. If a goal goes in, we'll keep running the poll as well. Finland on the bench for them. 18, Euro Nisila. 7, Oliver Antman. 2, Leo Vasanen. 22, Ilmari Niskanen. 20, Joel Pohampelo. 23, Viljami Sinisalo. 19, Benjamin Coleman. 17, Thomas Galvez. 8, Robert Lodd. 15, Miro Tenho. 21, Leo Walter. And 12, Jesse Jorinen. Hands up if you've heard of them. Alright, lovely stuff. So we are moments away, 7 minutes from kickoff here. I'm going 2-0. Paul is going 4-0. Wayne thinks Finland will win 2-1. And Carl going for a 2-1 win to England as well. Don't forget to get your predictions in. And welcome to anyone that is joining us this evening. So whilst we wait, how was your Tuesday? Mine was fascinating. Frustrating, but also fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. But let me know how your Tuesday was. And we're going to be ready to go. Unfortunately, tonight, we're going to have to put up with Sam Matterface on commentary, which is annoying already. Absolutely chucking it down at Wembley as well. It's been chucking it down here. I don't know what the weather is like where where you are. Oh dear, it's a crying child. Carl says my day has been busy. Wayne's day is interesting, frustrating, and ranty. It's definitely felt a bit ranty today, but it's been a fascinating day today. So they're just presenting Harry Kane at the moment with the golden cap. For 100 caps this evening. Alright, so then it'll be national anthems time, and then we'll get the game off and underway. Carlos has been windy with rain on and off, but that wind has been cold. It has been quite chilly. It's supposed to get colder, isn't it, or something? Thursday night it's supposed to be like 5 degrees. So bring it on. I'm looking forward to that. Evening to Gemma. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Wayne's ranting about it. I'll go for it in a second. National anthems time. Everyone going for an England win tonight. All right, Finnish national anthem done and dusted. Some decent players in their squad, ones to look out for. We'll go through that in a second. Now time for the England national anthem. All right. Immediately, there's going to be a huge amount of heat on Lee Carsley, who didn't sing the national anthem on Saturday, didn't sing it here tonight. But then again, when you've represented the Republic of Ireland, why would you? Why would you? So let's bring up the teams once again as we get ready to kick off here. Players to look out for Finland. Goalkeeper Lukas Hradecki, who's a captain in the side, is a very, very good goalkeeper. Expect him to be very, very busy this evening. Number 6, Glenn Kamara. Rangers fans will know all about Glenn Kamara. Very good midfielder. Timu Pukki as well, formerly of Norwich and Celtic. Now playing his football in America. So ones to keep an eye out for as well. Otherwise, I would expect Lukas Hradecki to be the busier goalkeeper of the two. But there's your lineups for tonight. We are running behind the actual live feed. So spoilers, if they can be saved, would be fabulous. Wayne says, the village idiot I got for annual boiler and gas service who sat out the front eating his McDonald's for an hour at 8 a.m. this morning. For fuck's sake. Pretty sure we've all had stories like that. I'm intrigued to know if you had stories where someone's turned up to do that sort of thing. And let us know the stories. We're going to pay more tributes here to Sven-Göran Eriksson. Happy days. All right. So here we go. We are ready to go here. Keeping an eye. So these are the types of games I don't tend to watch, but for watch-along purposes. Here we go then. First half off and underway. England, Finland. Get your votes in on the poll still. This will go through right up until the first goal goes in. Here's Anthony Gordon on the left. If you want to watch along as well, it is on ITV once again this evening. Be interesting to see how Angel Gomez gets on. Here's Jack Grealish. Gordon. Grealish. As I get thoughts in throughout the game. If you're watching along as well. Also, whilst you're here, if you feel so, or feel the need to, or if you just are feeling generous, you can drop a like on the stream. It's completely free, does not cost you a penny. Helps the channel out immensely as well. So do the interactions. Just going to put that out there again because whether you leave a like or a dislike, it all helps the channel in a very positive way. I know this, I've done my research. So I like the look of how England played Saturday. Thought we played really well in first half. Second half we dropped off, but we'll see. Here come Finland on the attack here. And Keskinen shrugged off it by Esri Konsa. Yeah, so far impressed with what Lee Carsley has done so far, at least. It's only the one game, but quite impressed. If you watch the Ireland game, of course, what are your thoughts, please? It's interesting. They've actually put Rico Lewis on the left of that defence. Here's Gordon. Back post. Headed across. Corner kick. I'll tell you what. I mean, Kane was unselfish with it. And it was unlucky not to fall to Saka. It's an early chance as well. So Gordon checks in. Whips it back post. Kane is completely free. He's got time to possibly bring that down, you know. But he's tried to find Saka. Can't find him. It's gone for a corner. Early chance. Corner is headed away and then cleared away by Teemu Pukki. Someone will correct me, I'm sure of it. Did he not start well one season at Norwich in the Premier League? And then were Man United not linked with him at one stage? Am I correct? I'm fairly certain I've not made that up. I feel like I've seen the headlines of Man United being at one point linked with Teemu Pukki. I'm fairly certain of it. Declan Rice. Oh, he's absolutely... he's whiffed it. The best way of describing that. He's completely whiffed it. He's gone to strike it, forgot where the ball was, and has basically struck the air. But looking good at the moment. I'll be more intrigued to see how this sort of style of controlling the possession and everything gets on against the bigger nations. But at the moment, not too bad. I like it. But here come Finland with Keskinen. And Constant as well. Back to Pickford, who was closed down by Teemu Pukki. And it goes for an England goal kick. One person went for a Finland win. Fair play. But evening to everyone that is joining us so far. Come and say hi if you're a first-time viewer or a regular and you are lurking. Come say hi. Gordon. Grealish. Gomez. I think Gordon on the left is quite a dangerous prospect. Not a huge fan of his, but he's looking dangerous on that left-hand side. Here is Gordon. Whips a beautiful cross in, and Saka couldn't get there, but it's gone all the way to the other side for Trent. Saka. He whips it in. Back post. Kane hits a volley. And it's a corner. Looking decent. I mean, the attacks are there, which at least is something. Oof. So England have a corner. Trent's come across on the left-hand side to take it. Also, a little notification to say that Mo Salah is also joining the 100 caps club for Egypt tonight as well. I know this because Fabrizio Romano tweeted it. That's the whole reason I know. Grealish, great ball through to Gordon. Looking for a cross again. He's going to be quite dangerous. I don't know. I'll tell you what. He could be a bit of a mainstay in the squad here. Gordon. Again, it's kind of then seeing how he does against the bigger nations and everything else. No! 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 Please tell me that's a fake. It's only because I turned... No, stop it. Have a word with yourself. Don't do that to me. No, because no, that's not funny. It's not funny. No one's laughing. No one's laughing. But evening to Michael Painter, who thinks it was funny. Evening to you, Darren Graham. Evening to you as well. Hope you're both doing well on this. I don't know what to call it. Cloudy. Let's go with cloudy. Cloudy Tuesday evening. Trent on the ball. Opening 10 minutes. It's been all England so far, as we would expect it to be. Finland sitting behind the ball at the moment, not really able to get out of their half. Darren says no, very wet at Heathrow. I mean, it's been chucking it down with rain all day here, so it's nice to actually have a bit of a break from that. I'm just looking forward to the colder weather. 5 degrees on Thursday for an evening. Give it to me. Can't wait. So if you are just joining us, let us know how your day was. I've had a fascinating day today. I have learnt all sorts of interesting information. But it's been a day of learning today, and I'm loving it. Gordon on the left-hand side causing problems for the right back for Finland, who is going to have a hard time trying to keep up with them. Hell of a ping that by Gomez. Trent's tried to swing it back in, but Glenn Kamara can bring it away for Finland on a bit of a rare spell here. Gemma says, I nearly put my heating on today. Oof. What if I told you I put the heating on in the van today? Granted, I was in a t-shirt, but I put the heating on and actually quite liked it. I quite liked the fact the heating was on. Also, what did you have for your tea? I had a lasagna with some salad, and it was excellent. Timo Pukki's in here. Finland have got a corner. Bit different in a van, though. It was. I mean, to be fair, I think it'd been raining, and I were a little bit like frustrated with today in terms of work, but we'll chuck the heating on. Oh, it's lovely. Corner for Finland comes to nothing, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh. Pickford's rushed clearance goes out for a Finland throw. Alrighty, let's see. What did you have for your tea? Chicken bites, Godfather's mini pizzas and wedges. Ooh, yes, I know. Godfather. Is it Goodfellas? Is it Goodfellas, not Godfathers? Is that the one? Goodfellas. The miniature Chicago town pizza things. Oh, it might even be that. The miniature circular pizzas. They're like, when you cook them, they're like nuclear. Like, they literally burn like the top of your mouth and stuff. So many times I've eaten those and they've burnt the top of my mouth. Frankfurters with curry ketchup, says Gemma. Lovely. Michael says roast pork loin, Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, and veg for dinner. Whoa, lovely. Very nice. Oh, roast pork as well. Beautiful. Did you have any crackling? If done properly, crackling is like the best thing. Declan Rice whips it in. Too close to Hradecki. Jim says, I put those little pizzas in the air fryer, so much better than the microwave. I've never done that. I've always done it in the oven, but when they're cooked and they're like properly done, it's honestly like sticking, I don't know. You might as well put like boiling water in your mouth. It's still cold, cooler than sticking one of those bloody pizzas after they're finished cooking into your mouth. The amount of times I've burnt the top of my mouth is incredible. You'd think I'd learn after the first time of doing it, but no. Trent on the ball in midfield. Here's Conser. England playing with a bit of a high line at the moment. The defensive line is literally in the Finnish half. Lava. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to think of something, and I don't know why why I didn't think of lava. But yeah, it's like eating lava basically. It's crazy how much heat they produce. Gordon now on the left. Whips a decent cross in, but it's blocked by Kamara. Pukki. Trying to get Finland moving, but they are stuck in their half at the moment. It's not the best watch at the moment. Michael says, yes, crackling, but just a small piece for me, as my dentist says, don't eat it. Well, that's fair enough. Here's Rico Lewis. To Gordon. Harry Kane. Switching it beautifully to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but the cross is a poor one. Lewis. Trent. One full back to another. Trent looked for a cross, but dummies it. I do think that's quite funny. Neymar Jr. has joined the chat. I laugh because Neymar. But hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Says, let's go Finland. Hopefully we can make a statement, even if we lose. Gordon's absolutely skinned him and done well. He's looking good, Anthony Gordon, not going to lie. Glenn Kamara with the block. England have a corner. He's looking good, Anthony Gordon. I laugh because Neymar Jr. If you know, you know. But evening to you. Wayne says in air fryer they go crisp and microwave they're just ones. Yeah, I suppose there's that. It's probably the best thing about an air fryer, really. Just stops things going soggy. Trent's corner cleared away or punched out by Hradecki. Saka. Here's Kane. Grealish on the ball. Doing well to hold on to it. Here's Rice. Brilliant ball in that is. That's a great touch. Ivanov with the touch there. Hell of a cross that is. What a great pass that was. Otherwise, Harry Kane was there for the goal, but fabulous touch to stop Harry Kane potentially making it 1-0. Wayne says air fryer combos are going to be are the best. Going to try a. Oh, it says toad. I thought it said load then. Load in hole would sound interesting. Toad in the hole on Friday. Love a good toad in the hole. My old man makes a very good one. Here's Grealish. Done well to hold on to it. It is all England at the moment. All England. But there's not that much creativity apart from this one. Harry Kane. Great block by Lucas Hradecki. First real sort of shot that Finland goalkeepers had to deal with tonight. And now Finland are on the counter-attack here. Here's Keskinen. Still Keskinen. Still Keskinen. Still going Keskinen. Danger, though. Just uses Timo Pukki as a bit of a dummy runner. Topi Keskinen. Yeah, did want to get shot away, but it was... I think they were talking about a foul or something. But England up the other end now with Anthony Gordon. Grealish. Just that's all you got to keep an eye on is that sort of counter-attack. They look like they've got a bit of pace. Great ball by Trent. Saka. Oh, Hradecki again. Oh, he did well. Did well to stick a hand out. What a great ball this is, by the way, by Trent. What a pass that is. Oh, yeah, he did well. So the defender slides in. And the ball's popped up as the goalkeeper goes down. Gets a left hand to it. Stops it from going in. Wayne says, loading a hole. I know a few people who need shoving down holes. Don't we all? And Gemma says, I love a good toad in a hole. Got to be made with decent sausages, though. Amen to that. Kane, yeah. Kane's effort straight at the goalkeeper. Cool. How close is that from Keskinen? Here's Bukayo Saka for England. Right hand side. Still going. Whips it in. Harry Kane. 1-0. Oh, he's offside though. Don't count. Oh, he's just offside. He's just offside. Won't count. Everyone, calm yourselves down. Calm yourselves down, everyone. Calm yourselves down. Calm yourselves down. Then why are VAR checking it? Why are they checking it? Why are they checking it? He's offside. He's well offside. Yeah, offside. Why would you check it? Maybe just offside. So 25 minutes gone. Oh, sorry. Coming up to 25 minutes gone. Again, all England. Dominating the possession, dominating the play. Not a great deal happening, though. Great ball to Trent, by the way. Trent can't get it under control. Goes for a Finland goal kick. Thank you to everyone who's getting involved in the polls as well for predictions. If you are predicting who will win, give us your score predictions. Why not? Why not? Give us your score predictions. I've gone 2-0 England. I did think it might be a bit more than that, but then I was like, we kind of sat back in the second half, so I'm thinking 2-0. Finland have a throw. Gemma reckons it'll be 0-0. Oh, Finland have won it back, and I tell you what. Oh, wow, Keskinen has. I tell you what. I mean, oh, the pass needed to be made. I tell you what, we got away with that one. Keskinen decided to go for glory, and he's absolutely missed it. Missed it by a mile. Dangerous though. All right. Michael's gone for 3-1 for a scoreline and control delete. Says, no way, I'll be bettering Southgate. Get Southgate back in. Never. Never. You can't say that. I mean, you can. You can totally say it. But it's for me, slightly easier to watch than watching a Southgate match, personally. Everyone's entitled to opinion, no? Were you not impressed on Saturday, then? By the sounds of it. Corner here to England. The thing is, we're more attacking. If it's 1-0 to Finland, I'd want Southgate back. I don't know. I don't know about that. Corner comes in. Oh. Cleared away now. Finland looking to counter here. Glenn Kamara on the ball. Finland getting away with one there. Are you not watching the game to see if we are better without him? I mean, I don't tend to watch the international stuff, like this sort of thing. I thought we played quite. I thought there was a noticeable difference on Saturday. First half, second half we dropped off because we were winning 2-0. But I suppose it's that, make that impression, I suppose. At the moment, I know we're keeping a lot of the ball. There maybe not too many chances at the moment. But yeah, would I go back and be like, let's get Southgate back? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'm not just saying that either. There came a point where he ran his course and some of the football he was playing was fucking boring. Like, I don't know if it's just me that thinks that, but like, Southgate ball, fucking terrible. at times. Really, really bad. But everyone's moving, everyone's trying to attack, which is essentially what Southgate didn't do. This isn't boring. Ball's in. Great. I tell you, Saka with the cross. Is it Ivanov again? Lying Harry Kane. Is it him? One of the defenders is getting a foot in. Otherwise, Harry Kane was in to score. No, it was Joskinen. Yeah, so is it boring? You put me on the spot now. So, reversing the question, is it boring because there's not many chances being created at the moment? Michael says, I just want a manager who makes us play entertaining football. This is good. I like this discussion. Is it boring because not much is being created? Even though we're dominating the ball. That's my theory. Are we trying to do too much? Like, are we trying to, like, walk it in, basically? Is that why it's boring? Trent switching the play here to Declan Rice. Grealish. Lewis. Looking for Grealish again. Good touch, though, by Jensen. Michael says the last 3 years was very negative. Did you not say Southgate football was boring, yet Southgate is not here? I see your point. It's well made. Another corner to England. I like the discussion. So I think that the tempo is not there, but I'm seeing more of an attacking sort of more of an attacking threat than when Southgate was in charge. Saka over the bar. So I'm also assuming that you think that nothing's changed. Is that right? I'm not sure how they thought that ball was kept in. I like the discussion, though. I'm a big fan of this. Oh, whoa. Okay, interesting. Everyone, get involved in the chat. I like this. Ellis Walder, hello to you. Just heard some guy say Bellingham isn't good enough for this team and Grealish is better. Do you agree? Did you ask them what they were smoking or whether they'd had a drink or not? I think Bellingham is better than Grealish. I think that's proven that that Bellingham is better than Grealish. Or am I talking shit? Control Delete says, I'm of the opinion that a witch hunt was made against a man that could have led us to glory, not today, not tomorrow, but one day. Do you think he would have done? Do you think Southgate would have led us to something? Because he's had 2 opportunities. He bottled, let's be real about it, totally bottled the final against Italy when we went 1-0 up. And then throughout the whole of the Euros was very negative. And very lucky to even get to the final when we should have been beaten by Slovakia. It's all opinions. No one's going to slate anybody for having an opinion. Michael says, some of the football games in lower divisions so far this season you have covered has been more exciting than watching England, or is it just me? No. Lower league football is always fantastic to watch. This is like trying to walk the ball in. This is a bit different to Saturday. Domination is there, but not a great deal is being created. Until, and I'll tell you what, they've defended it again really well. Koskinen with the touch. He might have been offside though. Indeed I do. Name a manager better than Southgate in the last 20 years. Oh my good God. What are we talking in terms of like in general, or are we talking who could have managed England? Good block there by Konsa. Finland just starting to find their feet a little bit at the moment. In terms of how far he took us, here's Kane on the ball. So in terms of Southgate taking us to 2 finals, a better manager in the last 20 years. So you can see I'm struggling. I see your point. I do. I see the point of trying to name a better manager that's, you know, would have taken us further. But 8 years and to like all the tournaments that he has. I mean, to me, I would say if he wanted it and Eddie Howe came in as the manager, yeah, it's not TalkSport for sure. It's not, but like if Eddie Howe came in as the England manager, I think he'd do really well. I don't know who they've got in mind. They'll probably give it to Lee Carsley because why not? I like the discussion though. I like the discussion, so keep it coming. I like the discussions. It's what we like here. We like people have got opinions, but no one's slagging each other off, which is lovely. Patrick, hello to you, says thoughts on Finland so far. Stubborn. They, when they're on their counter-attack, do look dangerous. Which is why I think you need to kind of take the sting out of their sort of mindset by getting a goal, which I don't think is going to happen in this first half. I think they look alright. Yeah, I think they look okay. Saka for England in the box. Cuts back. Oh, what are you doing? It took too long. Hit it. Rico, look, no. Someone hit it. Trent. Oh, it's across the face of the goal as well. Intelligent play from Rico Lewis, though. But is he close? He is. He's close. It's a good effort, though. Control delete. I agree. Who I think wouldn't do well is the crazy idea Klopp could win us trophies. I think I'm with you on that one. Not going to lie. The idea of having Klopp as the manager is a crazy one, for sure. He's already ruled himself out of doing it anyway. I don't think he'd do well. And they're in here, Finland. Here's Jensen. It took... maybe not, didn't take too long, though, but he was closed down by John Stones. And Finland win themselves a corner. This is what I'm saying. They look good. Yeah, keep the discussions coming. I like this. I like this a lot. 2 major trophies in 10 years, and didn't he get Dortmund relegated? Dortmund didn't get relegated. I think they were sort of like... They had a really bad run, like Chelsea did. Back in the... Was it the season that Leicester won the league? Chelsea had a terrible season. Not anywhere near to the point of Dortmund. But Dortmund were sitting in the relegation zone. I think, were they not sitting bottom of the table at one point? And then they went on a run of form which actually stopped them from getting relegated. But I remember reading about it when it happened. And Klopp was in charge, believe it or not. So... Look at the space here for Anthony Gordon. Left-hand side. I'll tell you what. He's done well. Is that Koskinen again? He's done well, Koskinen. Here's Rico Lewis. Oh, he went looking for Harry Kane. Free kick here in a dangerous position as well. So yeah, so Dortmund didn't get relegated that season. But they... hold on. We'll just watch this. We'll just watch this free kick here. It's going to be Trent. Oh dear, not the best free kick in the world. So I'm just trying to work out. So going into 2015. They were sitting bottom of the Bundesliga, so they were bottom for a good portion of that. They were bottom for a good portion of that season, and then went on this magical run that they ended up finishing 7th in the end. And that was Klopp's final season in charge of Dortmund. Rob Brown, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Says good evening, troops from Jockland. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he did. He did leave Dortmund in a right mess because he announced while they were in that relegation zone. There's only 1 minute of injury time to be added on, by the way. While they were in that relegation zone, he announced he was stepping down at the end of the season, which I don't think was ideal. I don't think the timing was great. But they managed to kind of go on a bit of a run that they finished 7th. So Saka. It's a deep cross. Kane gets his head onto it. And that'll do. Well, have we gone back to same old England? Because it is 0-0 at half time. It's not been pretty. Fully didn't expect this. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'll keep the poll going because obviously it is 0-0 and we haven't seen a goal yet. Yes. So there you go, 0-0 at half time. Again, I don't think anyone expected this. I really don't. I really don't. So we'll go through the half-time scores that are happening around the Nations League at the moment. Full-time score, the only full-time score that's up at the moment. Latvia beat Faroe Islands by 1-0. Half-time scores: Albania 0, Georgia 0, Andorra 0, Malta 1, Czechia 2, Ukraine 1, Hungary 0, Bosnia and Herzegovina 0, Netherlands 1, Germany 2, North Macedonia 0, Armenia 0, and Republic of Ireland 0, Greece 0. First half stats for this one. First half stats. England 77% possession to Finland's 23, so it's very much the same sort of story as the Ireland game, really. 8 shots for England, 2 on target. 2 shots for Finland, none on target. England 342 passes to Finland's 102. There you go. Get your thoughts in then. Get your thoughts in. What do you think of that first half? I am going to go down the same line of what happened to Saturday, where we were very, very dominant. But yeah, where's that gone? But Michael says, I think Finland will be happy with the way the game is going at halftime. I think so as well. I think they've come in with a game plan to try and nullify the attack, and I think they've actually done quite well with it. Control Delete says, if England score in the second half in the 70th minute, are we still playing boring football with a new manager? You love your questions. For this particular game, I would say so. Because to win 1-0 and score in the 70th minute, I don't know. Do you say Finland did well or England were bad? Given on what you've seen, is it England have played bad or Finland have played well? He's also crying because he wants Southgate to come back. I still don't think you're serious, but the more I hear you say it or the more I read it, the more I think you are serious about it. Patrick says, I'm shocked because I'm Finnish and I'm used to seeing Prime, Big Sam, Tony Pulis, long ball tactics. Ah, yes. Remember the reign of Sam Allardyce as England manager? No, nor do I. Only happened with one game. So, 82% of you still think England will win. 11% reckon Finland. By the way, thank you to everyone that is subscribing to the channel and to those that are watching here this evening. Our next watch along. When is our next watch along? Saturday, 12:30. AFC Wimbledon against MK Dons. We're doing that one at 12:30. But yeah, welcome to you all. Welcome to those that are new to the channel. Great to see you all. So yeah, I mean, second half, I mean, I don't know really, because I'm half sort of thinking that there are players there that probably don't need to play this game. Like your Sakas, they probably don't need to play this. So give some of the other players a chance. Pickford probably didn't need to play this one, so you give someone else a chance. I would imagine second half Morgan Gibbs White will come on at some stage. They'll probably take Harry Kane off. I don't know. Who else will they take off, really? Grealish? Possibly. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to know what to do in order to kind of get a little bit more energy here, because it has been as dominant as it has been quite flat, and it has almost reverted back to how we sort of know it. Rob says, in my opinion, England seem to lack balance at times. On paper, some cracking players, but all fur coat, no knickers. They can't seem to play together in a cohesive and consistent fashion. Well, there was obviously the whole talk years ago about like Lampard and Gerrard playing together, even though both of them were very good midfielders, but just couldn't work together in the midfield. Bearing in mind, at one point, England had a midfield of Paul Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard. Patrick says the Finnish FA also said that they would implement a more progressive style of football. I think the progression part was left behind in Helsinki. You lot have done well. Don't be so hard on yourselves. You lot have done well in this one. They've had. I'll tell you what, Finland though, they've had some chances. They've definitely had some chances. Evening to you, David. Carl's back. Welcome to you. And I'm absolutely loving the discussions and stuff. So yeah, get some thoughts in there. I'm also curious to know, sort of, I suppose, first half, who sort of the best player's been, really. If you can even pick someone. Yes, but welcome to those that are joining us. Hello. If I'm missing comments, I apologise, because my screen is there and my computer screen is here. So if I'm missing comments, apologies. Alright, topic for discussion. Is Pickford the right goalie for the number one spot? Well, we had this discussion on Saturday, I think it was, where someone said that Pickford always seems to turn up for England but doesn't turn up for Everton. I mean, is he the number one to have right now? Probably not. Then again, who would you pick? So if you were to take Pickford out of the equation, say he got injured or was just fucking terrible, and you had to replace him with a new number one, who would you go for? Because Aaron Ramsdale's getting nowhere near the team at the moment. Nick Pope is probably my choice, or Dean Henderson. And the other two goalkeepers that are in the that are in the squad. But I'll never understand why you'd name 3 goalkeepers for an international break. Like, I'll never understand it, because you got a goalkeeper who's guaranteed to not play football at all. And I think it's a complete waste. Like a complete waste. You should just be able to pick two goalkeepers, and then you've got an extra spot there for an outfield player. But Aaron Ramsdale gets nowhere near the squad, and for me, easily Henderson or Nick Pope. Oh, Patrick, please come onto the streams a lot more. Patrick says, mate, our manager is an ex-PE teacher. The Finnish FA said they looked at other managers who are top 5 league quality, yet the teacher still stays. Oh, that tells me you are not happy. That tells me you are not happy with your manager. How long's he been in charge of the? How long's he been in charge of the national team? Someone's gone for Henderson. Carl says he'd go Nick Pope. Michael Painter also going for Nick Pope as well. We're on the Pope Mobile. There we go. Or the Pope bandwagon to get Nick Pope on board as the new number 1. I think he should be. I think he's... I mean, Pickford's had the experience at like the tournaments and stuff, but unless you play your goalkeepers like your Nick Popes or Dean Hendersons, Henderson for me would okay, so I'd go the current crop of goalkeepers we got at the minute that are in the squad. I'd go literally Pope, Pickford, Henderson, I think, but it's tough between Pope and Henderson, you see, because they're both very good goalkeepers and having far better seasons than what Pickford's having at the moment. But there you go. Rob says arguably Butland is Rangers' best player. Had a good season last year. Granted, a bit of a mixed start so far this season. Yeah, long gone are the days I think of having Jack Butland in the England squad. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Please forgive me for butchering your name. I'm gonna apologise now. Gautam Balakrishnan. I feel like I may have nailed that first time. Gautam Balakrishnan. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Gotham. Oh, is it? So it's not Gautam. Gotham. Oh, Gotham. Yes, Gotham Balakrishnan. Close. I was close, but welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Says he thinks Dino is a good shout as well. Henderson's a good shout. Again, so forgive me if I butchered it the first time and the second time, and then got it right the third time. I'll take a fantastic attempt over nothing. David says, my PE teacher at school was a guy called Bobby Clark, who was the Scotland goalkeeper years ago. Wow, there we go. Fun stories. I like fun stories like that. Rob Brown says, Fraser Forster is well regarded in Jockland. Had a good run with Celtic. A decent shout. Not getting game time though, is he? So I don't think it would happen. Patrick says he had a similar effect to Southgate, but managed here for around 8 years. But it's 100% legit. He was a legitimate... ex-PE teacher. Oh, that I don't doubt. Yeah, that I don't doubt at all. Okie dokie. Right, we are going to set ourselves up ready for the second half here. God knows what's going to happen. But let's see if something happens here. Looks like a double change here for Finland. I'd be interested to see what Madueke does. If you can get Madueke on. So Niskanen comes on for Finland. He's on for... oh no, Timu Puki's actually gone off. Benjamin Kalman's come on. And Jari Urinen is off. And Ilmari Niskanen on the pitch. Lovely stuff. Right, we're getting ready for the second half. It's almost looking like it could be a 1 or 2-0 at this point. But it'll be very sort of like sketchy, if you know what I mean. It'll be quite sketchy. Or Finland will do what Iceland did and they'll shock us and they'll win 1-0 themselves. And the PE teacher will win. Gotham says, I'd imagine the England centre-backs would want someone who still shouts as loud as Pickford. Would Nick Pope be the... Well, Nick Pope would be the one, surely. Here's Grealish. Did really well, Grealish, to find Trent as well. Trent Whitwell. It's that final third. Patrick says in the last match he got asked about a 3-0 defeat and said, oh well, at least it wasn't 6-0. Oh, that's fantastic. What a great response that is. You got beat 3-0. What did you think? Well, at least it weren't 6. That's fantastic. Free kick here to Finland. David says Fraser Foster is a much better goalkeeper than the media make out. And Patrick says Niskanen plays in League One for Exeter City. He does indeed. He's an Exeter boy. Plays on the wing for the Grecians. I have a shirt somewhere, not of Niskanen, but I have an Exeter City shirt. I do tend to follow them, being sort of the new local team for me. Grealish. Gordon on the left. So England playing from left to right now. And the Finns playing from right to left. Here's Grealish. Trying the 1-2 again. Problem here for Ezri Konsa. Wayne's returned. I'm assuming he's back from charging up the remote control car he owns. Hashtag shots fired. David says, is it just a rumour or is Nick Pope about to sign for Vatican City? Oh, that's rubbish. There you go, you get one of those. Carsley says, okay, then if you could bring back an England goalkeeper, I would go for David Seaman. Do you know what? I think I probably would as well. It's difficult, isn't it? England have had some goalkeepers over the years. Some have been pretty good. Some have been maybe not so much. I don't know. I mean, take the obvious out of the equation of David Seaman. Who would you bring back? Peter Shilton. Excuse me. David says has to be Shilton. I mean, Peter Shilton would probably get a really good shout as to be a goalkeeper if you could bring someone back. Control Elite says Shilton miles better. Oh, 100%. I think Peter Shilton would relish a role in this England team. I think he'd be great. There's him or David Seaman, I think. I don't think there's anyone else you can bring in. I know the likes of sort of, Gordon Banks and stuff like that. He made that, iconic save against Brazil. But I still think, yeah, I still think either Shilton or Seaman, 100%. Wayne says Darlow legend Stockdale, not David Stockdale. Is it David? I'm sure it's David Stockdale. The problem with, I'll tell you what, this is a problem with like midweek games as well. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but the atmosphere in the stadium makes the game feel a lot flatter than it actually is. Like, it's not been brilliant, of course it hasn't. Harry Kane, here's Gordon, Grealish, someone hit the fucking thing. Hit the fucking thing. Why are we trying to pass it so much? Hit the fucking thing. They've actually brought it back for a free kick. Gotham going for Joe Hart. Look, I've seen Joe Hart's name mentioned a couple of times. In his prime, Joe Hart he's miles better than Pickford, 100%. I'm pretty sure it was Pep, wasn't it? Pep was the reason why Joe Hart's England career kind of went out, wasn't it? I'm sure of it. Harry Kane looks like he's going to try and rifle this one. He does rifle it. I'll tell you what. Strong right hand. Really strong right hand by the goalkeeper. It was on target. But fabulous stop. Really, really good stop, that. David says Shilton in goal and Butcher in front of him was a tough gig for opposing forwards. There's a centre-back you'd have in your team. Terry Butcher. No nonsense. Stick him in this squad like he'd hand out an ass whooping or two. Terry Butcher. Declan Rice is blocked. Someone wants to hit it. No. Got it back. Here's Trent. Whips it in. Trying to find Grealish. Angel Gomez. Ball here to Grealish. There's too much of this, like, what's the word you want to use? Pussyfooted, maybe? I don't know. You got me questioning now. Is his name actually Terry? I'm sure it's Terry Butcher. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Terry Butcher. Terry Butcher played in EastEnders. So not Pat Butcher. Or Frank Butcher. Why, Pat? Pat. Why, Pat? I love you, Pat. Something like that. Frank Butcher, yeah. Why, Pat? Get Frank Mitchell in, why not? Yeah. Why, Pat? Frank Butcher, why, Pat? I love you, Pat. Patrick says, does Finland's style of play remind you of any team? Anyone that plays Man City, maybe? It's very much a very defensive line. It is that stubbornness to try and stop England from breaking them down. And they're doing well. They're playing... You can see the sort of shape of it at the moment is like a 4-5-1 going into a 4-4-1-1. So they're very tight and compact, and they're doing what they can. Chance here for England. Gordon. He's done well again. I'll tell you what, goalkeeper Hradecki. He's a very, very good goalkeeper. Does he still play for Bayer Leverkusen? Oh, Harry Kane, good save again. Does he play? I'm sure he plays for... Yeah. Yeah, he play. Yeah, he's 34 years old and he plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Harry Kane, 1-0. It's almost like the camera's nearly missed it then. The camera's nearly missed it. Oh, yes! Harry Kane gets it on his 100th appearance. Goalkeeper will feel very hard done by the way. I think he'll feel very, very hard done by. Because he did well to keep out all the other shots. Probably should have scored the bicycle kick personally. But Harry Kane on his 100th appearance for England, or 100th cap for England. Camera's nearly missed it. It's a thunderous finish though. Very good finish from Harry Kane. Oh, dearie me, does he put his laces through that. Beautifully struck. Yeah. Great finish. England lead by a goal to 0. We can end the poll now as well. Well, it's taken 58 minutes or so to get on the score sheet. I suppose we go back to the question that Control Delete says, or asked, which was England leading 1-0. Is it still boring football? Everyone going Bosh. Oh yes, if you're a member of the channel, you can use the special emojis. Bosh chucked in the chat there. Rico Lewis. Oh, he's so unlucky. So unlucky. David says Kane is able. Gotham says Kane's been at it today. Control Delete says finally, let's hope this isn't Netherlands all over again with a late goal from Watkins. Esri Konsa coming off. I think he's still got a bit of an issue there. Fantastic support there. Gemma giving one Departure Lounge membership that went to Christopher Davidson. Thank you for your kind support there. Control Delete also says, Kane, I don't mind if you never win a trophy. Just prove me wrong. Southgate was the problem. I love it. Love it. We'll call you the Southgate fanboy. Or fangirl. Super fan, we'll go with that. Southgate super fan. Levi Colwell's going to come on here for Esri Konsa. Gotham says, second half has been much better in my opinion. Much more direct. Gemma says, I've noticed they don't seem to be passing much between themselves as they were doing in the Euros. Patrick says, mate, I honestly thought by this stage we'd be in the triple digits, so I'd take a 1-0. Michael says, maybe the game will come alive now. Oh, Kane's very, very selfish there, I thought. Probably should have given that to Saka. Control Delete says, it is 56 minutes 56 minutes in with quality on the pitch. That's the thing. It was very flat in that first half, I thought. But it seems to be picking up a little bit more at the moment. Carl says that is what you call a goal shaker. Rifled it. So it all comes from, yeah, it's a poor pass there from... Oh, I'll tell you what. But lots of movement on that ball as well. He's absolutely rifled that. Lee Carsley loving that one as well. Michael says maybe the game will come alive now. I read that one, I think. But yeah, thank you to Gemma for the gifted membership there. I was waiting for it. Waiting for that one. 1-0, 56 minutes in with quality on the pitch. Is that not boring football? Are we still clamouring for Southgate to come back? Is that what it is? I mean, admittedly, it hasn't been brilliant. First half was flat. I wouldn't say... maybe a little boring. But then again, like I said, can you put that down to Finland playing well? Or being as stubborn as they are? Let's let the chat answer it as well. Gordon, saved by Hradecki. Oh, Rob, no. Oh, Rob. Rob says, talking of Southgate, saw a news article that his Euro 96 penalty is expected to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere in 2026, only 30 years after the event. Brilliant. Gotham says they need some time to get out all the Southgate isms in them and then play it how Lee wants it. Control Delete says, you've got to be a United fan if you're anti-Southgate. No. Be seen dead being a Man United fan. Carl says, doesn't the England manager remind you of Patrick Stewart? I wouldn't say Patrick Stewart. Interesting choice of person, though. Anthony Gordon hauled down. England have a free kick, and a yellow card comes out here. Who do I support? City. Oh, no, not Man City either. Not that plastic. Not plastic at all, really. So Bukayo Saka coming off, and we are about to see Noni Madueke. About to see Eberici Eze as well. And Anthony Gordon, who's had a good game, actually, I think. Oh, do you know what? There was something I was supposed to do when I got home today. Oh, God. Oh, now I'm thinking, what was I supposed to do when I got home today? What did I say? I'm thinking out loud here. I'm trying to come up with something. Grealish. Cleared away. Trent. Madueke. Looking for something. Looking for something. Oh! Block. Easy save for Radetzky. Definitely Spurs. You wash your mouth out. Definitely not a Spurs fan. Oh, what a great ball. Oh, and Eze couldn't get there. Great ball, though. There was something I was going to do when I got home today. I can't think what it is, and I don't know why I'm saying it out loud, because I'm not expecting you to know what it is either. Now it's turned into a game of guess who I support. Definitely not Spurs. Definitely not Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. Michael says Tom supports a club which won't be playing Champions League football for a while. Thank you. That's what I was giggling at. I was like, nice. No, what was I going to do? I don't know. Something I spoke to Wayne about. I can't think what it was. Can't think what it was. I know I said, well, get home and have a look. Can't think what it was. Not a clue. Must be Arsenal then. No. Not Arsenal. Not Arsenal, not Spurs, not United or City. Or Liverpool, before anyone mentions that. Luton Town, not those, no. Download, no, that's because that's no. For whatever it was that was going to happen, it was for me. I was going to do something. I can't think what it was. Bloody hell. Sometimes I hate my memory. There you go. Millwall. You wash your mouth out. Offside here, free kick. Foul given away by Noni Madueke. No, you were right. The fourth or fifth time Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan. I've been a Chelsea fan my entire life. I'm not a plastic. I did not join the bandwagon when we were winning everything. I've supported Chelsea my entire life since I was a wee nipper. No, we're just can't just name clubs now. Chelsea fan. I forgot already. I was too busy ranting about my visit from the village idiot, and I. Yeah, I can't think what it was. I said that when I got home, I was going to look something up, and I can't remember what that was. I don't think it was that important if I can't remember what it is. Never mind. Lost a sub there. Well, someone's got to support them, right? I suppose that poses the question, who do you support then? No judgment here, obviously. Something about next Monday to do with this. No. Patrick supports United. We're all fans of, we're all banter. We like a bit of banter on the channel, depending on, people can support whoever, and the banter's here. No one ever takes a piss out of anyone. Unless you're a Spurs fan. I support the best team on the planet. Oh, God. Now we got to guess who Control Delete supports. Darlow fan, best team in County Durham, says Wayne. Best team on the planet. Ball goes in, and Eze looked for the volley with about 18 to go. Still 1-0 to England. I'm smelling bullshit from David. I don't like blowing my own trumpet, so I will keep it to myself. Oh, rubbish. Oh, you can't do that. You can't guess who I support and then just not tell us who you support. So Topi Keskinen coming off and Oliver Antman coming on. Okay, so Everton I can understand. They're that club that I just find incredibly irritating. By yourself. Yeah, I can't ban myself. I mean, I could ban myself. I'll just give the channel to someone else to run. David's not far. So are we? Oh, it's close to Gillingham then. Grealish, Eze. Whoa, what's he done there? Gomez. I think Gomez has been brilliant. And Eze puts it out. Melchester Rovers, says Rob. Best team on the planet. But it's near Gillingham. Ipswich. Michael says, I support Southampton. Went to my first game in 1966, aged 8, and still supporting them through thick and thin. That's what we like to see. I went to my first Chelsea game when I was 5. So, 97? But I have recollections of... I'll go with the actual King's English. I remember going when I was 7 and watching Gianfranco Zola score in a game against Derby County in the Premiership. Think Chelsea won 4-0 that day. Best team on the planet. But it's not far from Gillingham. Oh, Chatham Town. 100% it's Chatham Town. Here's Madueke. Harry Kane. There's your second. Easy enough. There's your second.
Oh, yes!
So, Harry Kane gets 2 on his 100th appearance. Trent's the one that sets it up. It's a brilliant finish. The pass is brilliant. In fact, yeah, Trent plays it through to Noni Madueke, who then slots it to Harry Kane, who tucks it away past the Finnish goalkeeper. And it is 2-0. Not far. I mean, league. Oh, league-wise. Okay, so what we're talking... Oh, God. League 2. Okay. So we'll do this then. We'll think about it. So League 2, clearly. Wait. Yeah, no, League 2. So, Wimbledon? No, 1904. I'm not good with this. I'm just going to randomly name some clubs in League 2. Club formed in 1904. Definitely not MK Dons. Not AFC Wimbledon then. So we'd be looking at not Notts County. Hendon United, we had a golden age. Oh God. Oh goodness me. I'm having to really rack my brain here. I've had a long day, so I'm trying to rack my brain here. Not Cambridge. United. Why can't I not think of a team that's in League 2 that's got United at the end of it? I don't want to check my phone though, because I want to do this offhand. Rico Lewis. Why am I struggling? Now 2 could be a Southgate killer. Not Peterborough United. They're in the Championship. Never in doubt with Kane. Oh, yes. I'm going to have to check my phone. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, Jim's come up with one. Of course it is. Carlisle, right? That's the only United that I can now think of, which is what Jim's put in there, which is Carlisle United. Evening, Jim, by the way. Hope you're doing well. So John Stones is coming off here. Oh, a great shout. Colchester United. So Mark Gahey coming on for John Stones. And I think Harry Kane's coming off. Yeah, Harry Kane is coming off. Jim's Jim's correct. Give him mod rights. Yeah, Carlisle United. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'd never have got that in a million years. Until you said about the United thing, I was just literally going to run down a whole bunch of League Two teams. Give him mod rights. Used to have them, you know. I love it. I love the football chat. The football chat's fantastic. I also like the fact that people are supporting their local clubs as well. So Harry Kane came off and Jared Bowen on his place. Yeah, he's an X-Channel mod already. Yeah, his services are now no longer required, but for a good reason. Jim had one task and one task only. And now is not needed for that one task. Because that one task is no longer around. Even though he's watching in the background. Jim is no longer needed. Yeah, Jim didn't get made redundant. No. Jim resigned. Wasn't needed. So yeah, next time we're back with the watch along, we'll be actually in League 2. We'll be watching League 2 football on Saturday at 12:30 kickoff. We'll be watching the derby between Wimbledon and MK Dons. And then in the evening, 8 o'clock kickoff, Bournemouth against Chelsea. We've got 2 streams that day. Sunday, we've got Spurs against Arsenal. We're going to watch that as well. So yeah, quite a few watch-alongs still to come. Here's Eza, gets past his man, whips it in. Cleared away. Easy. Easy, son. Easy, Wayne, son. Yeah, be careful what you wish for Jim with Jim as a mod. Oh yes. I saw a question earlier. Where was it? There we go. Patrick. Patrick says, "Who's your man of the match?" Mine is Fredesky. Man could save the Titanic. We'll open this up for the chat. I mean, Harry Kane would probably get the mention because he scored 2 goals. But if we're going to go purely on performance, either Trent or Angel Gomez? I would say. Shots fired. Jim says, "Who's that other dodgy mod? The one that fucking crashes buses and trains." Oh yeah, Wayne, isn't it? Shots fired. Well and truly fired. So yeah, who do you reckon then? Who do you reckon's been the best player. I'm literally going to go for either Trent or Angel Gomez. I think Gomez has been fabulous in the midfield. Trent's been brilliant. I don't know who else to go for, really. I think that's probably it. Harry Kane would get the mention for 2 goals, but I don't think he's been brilliant. Here's Grealish. Madueke. Rice. Trent. Yeah, and the attack then comes to nothing. So if you've enjoyed the watch along as well, do feel free to hit the like button. It helps the channel out immensely with any kind of interaction. Thoroughly enjoyed the evening. Hope you have as well. Madueke couldn't find Jared Bowen. Carl says, is it man of the match or the man that crashes anything and everything? Oh, in that case, give man of the match to Wayne. Oh, it's a good cross too. No one was there though for Finland. No one took the chance. Wait, did you tip one train? That's all it takes. You tip one train and that's all they know you for. I've been to plane in Dublin long stay car park and people still talk about it. It's like legend. Stuff of legend. Aye, one train is all it takes. Bowen did really well. Gomez. Got 3 minutes or so before the end. Eze, brilliant, intricate stuff, but Rico Lewis gives it away. Gomez. Eze. Cleared away. Just trying to do too much at the moment, I think. £110 mph into a station, but yeah, that totally wasn't the reason why he crashed. It's a bit like 2 engines dying on my aeroplane. Totally wasn't the reason why I crashed at Dublin long stay car park. But again, stuff of legend. People don't forget about it. It's one of those where were you moments. Where were you when my plane ended up at Dublin long stay car park? Or the stuff of legend that Jim mentions all the time about that mystery C-17 that's ended up at St. Martin that apparently is still there. It's the stuff of legend. It's how you make a name for yourself. Like it. But Jim also makes a very good point. Jim makes a very good point. Can't blame railway points while driving a Skyliner coach into motorway barriers, etc. Wayne, would you like some aloe vera for that burn you just received from Jim? So 30 seconds of normal time. Big thank you to you all for spending your Tuesday nights with us. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. It feels like it's later in the week. But yeah, big thanks to you all for joining me this evening for the Watch Along. Wayne's with you tomorrow to potentially hit some more motorway barriers and then blame the railway line. Something like that. I'll be back with you on Friday. Saturday for the watch-alongs. So 5 minutes of injury time to add on here. Declan Rice can't find his man. And Rice did well. The ball from Ivanov was a poor one. So yeah, so definitely for me, Angel Gomez or Trent Alexander-Arnold have done brilliantly this evening. If we're going to go base it off of like actual performance, I'd probably go Angel Gomez. I think Grealish has done well as well. Here he is. Great ball across. Couldn't get anyone on it. Very nearly 3-0. And I'll tell you what, my predictions of 2-0. Call me Mystic fucking Meg at this point. I'll predict you the lottery numbers as well. The DMs are open for that. If you want the lottery numbers, I can predict it to you. That's 2 games now and 2 results I'm going to get right. Unless they score again. Predicted 2-0 on Saturday and it finished 2-0. And it's currently 2-0 here. And I predicted at the start of the show, or start of the stream, that it would be 2-0. So I didn't see it being an absolute goal fest. So we're halfway through, 2.5 minutes. What we'll do is at the end we'll go through the other Nations League games this evening, and we'll go through the full-time scores, and then we'll go through the stats, have a few thoughts, and then we'll get ourselves out of here ready to go. Rob says Mystic Meg, aye right, more like a fat kid gets stuck in lift with the doors half shut. Thanks, appreciate it. You're lucky you can get away with those comments. No lottery numbers for you then. You can go fuck yourself. Here go Finland here. But defending is well. Septic peg. To be honest, that sounds about right. Septic peg. Love you really, Rob. You still ain't getting the lottery numbers though. Wayne tomorrow is doing the Transpennine Express, or as he called it, the Transplant Express. So if you need a new liver or a lung or a heart, watch tomorrow because Wayne's going to take you on the Transplant Express. From Edinburgh to Newcastle tomorrow night. Tickled me greatly when I saw Transplant Express. I was like, fairly certain that's the Transpennine, but close enough. Aye, septic peg rumoured to be full of shit. Very good. Right, get your thoughts in then as the game's about to come to an end here. Thoughts in for those that have watched. It's been, I suppose, decent at best. And there we go. Full-time whistle goes. So, yeah. I mean, first half, Carl says, when did Wayne call it the Transplant Express? I missed that. I think it was last night. I'm fairly certain it was last night. But England win 2-0. In I suppose in the end, fairly comfortable 2-0 win. But struggle at times. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through the other Nations League games. So full-time scores: Albania 0, Georgia 1, Andorra 0, Malta 1. Czechia 3, Ukraine 2, England 2, Finland 0, of course, Hungary 0, Bosnia 0, and there's still games happening at the moment. So Netherlands 2, Germany 2, North Macedonia 2, Armenia 0, and Republic of Ireland 0, Greece 2. Final score stats for this one. England 79% possession to Finland's 21. 22 shots, 8 on target. Finland didn't have a single shot in that second half. Their 2 shots came in the first half. They had no shots at all. 801 passes for England to 218 for Finland. Get some of your last thoughts before we disappear tonight. Michael says 2-0, an okay game but hardly exciting. Carl says it's been a reasonable game, just wanted England to press more and Finland to get a goal. Yeah, I think the comment there of 2-0, an okay game but hardly exciting, I think wraps it up beautifully from Michael there. But England are back in October for the home game against Greece. We'll obviously do a watch along for that one. And oh, I didn't even see the subscribe there. Gotham Balakrishnan subscribing to the channel as well. I've just seen a notification for that. So thank you to everyone that has joined this evening, including your lovely selves. I could, but I'm not going to. have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. Enjoy the show tomorrow with Wayne. You've actually got Wayne Wednesday and Thursday, so sorry. But otherwise, look after yourselves and each other. And from all of us here at the Departure Lounge, thank you for the support, thank you for the likes, for gifted memberships, etc., etc. And it is a very good night. And a bye-bye for now. Take care. See you soon.